Hi, this is Cat Caracelo. I'm the founder of Journey Path Institute. I'm also an artist, a coach, a guidess. And I want to talk to you today about who you believe yourself to be and in your heart of hearts, who you want to be. Because so much of navigating our life path is recognizing when and how we're starting to change. And where we want to grow and expand is a huge part of the way we develop and enrich our possibilities. Some people might call that potential, but I actually like calling it our path and possibility, because I think that it also allows us to recognize when we are feeling not necessarily on top of our game. And as we know, life ebbs and flows. It naturally moves in and out, and we feel different ways about life, sometimes even on a daily basis. When you consider, though, who you are at your core and what you've always wanted, maybe what you've experienced, and how you're moving towards your own sense of integration, or maybe what I like to call that edge of evolution. After all, we are evolving, we are changing, we are growing. What is it that calls you forward? When I talk about depth work in relationship to coaching or to journey work, what I'm really alluding to is recognizing and honoring all parts of the journey. How we can sometimes bypass ourselves or step over a part of self that needs something more than it's gotten. So to integrate things like parts work or archetypal patterns, some of the esoteric things that are part and beautiful, dynamic things that are part of depth work, depth psychology, or psychospiritual process. We can access those sometimes through the lens of being a researcher. We might read a lot of books, we might go to the internet, we might have teachers, we might choose to grow our edges in interesting ways through being an artist or through experimenting. And what is being an artist but experimenting? Art making is one of the greatest ways to actually deepen into and delve into and learn the language of the soul. That's where the journey happens. And so as an artist, I love bringing art making and the energy of art and image and symbol into my work as a coach. It makes it so dynamic and so interesting. So when you think about what you are, who you are, how you're doing your life, what's the hidden dream? What's that kernel of possibility that has been bypassed a little bit? How could depth work bring it back in? If you're already working with clients, think about where and how your own esoteric or varied interests actually influence your clients. And I'm not saying this that you are directly talking to your clients about who you are. After all, it's their session, it's their time with you. But maybe you're not a coach, maybe you're a facilitator, maybe you're a parent, maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're an administrator, you work in teams, or you have a dream of doing something really powerful in the world that would be some kind of a community ally, or bringing groups together to explore the deeper questions or the deeper challenges affecting community. Sometimes what we want to do so much is actually more subtle. I think about the ways we might use art as healing and distance prayer and different ways of activating change that may not be as direct service related. But all of these are impacted by who you have been, who you are, and who you are becoming. Every part of your life is impacted by these esoteric or inner knowings. And I love that depth work, that conscious depth work can bring this to the surface. So think about how it is that you are ready for something new, that you might bring in some of your own awareness and heighten your own awareness in a more specific way. I am excited to talk more about this with you. So, put your thoughts underneath this video and let's continue the conversation.